just wanted to do a quick read on Wendy Williams because she's being treated badly, according to what I've been running across, and it doesn't sound like a healthy situation for her. It really doesn't. I just want to know if she's gonna make it out her situation. Is Wendy Williams gonna get out of that situation she's in? She's coherent. She's aware of her surroundings. She still has her fire. She's not drawn out and delusional and, wilding out here. She probably, can't say too much, as most of them can. She was radio personality and had a talk show. This is ridiculous. Is Wendy Williams going to get out that situation she's in? That's my question. Make this brief. Is Wendy Williams going to get out this situation she's in? It just sounds so horrible. People just do you like that. Sounds bad. The Nature Reasoning card in reverse. Nature Reasoning card in reverse. And of course, I'm using the Noonebu Tarot deck. Okay? The Nature Reasoning card in reverse. Let's see Africa in the background. Nature Reason and 1 sees with reason, uses reason to seek out and find knowledge from ignorance, rightness from wrongness, truth from falsehood, justice from iniquity. Noonebu Cloud 9 practices noon science. In reverse means ignorance and wrongness are leading and ruling. So in reverse it said ignorance and wrongness are leading and ruling. It sounds like it's a lot of wrongness and people in leadership doing some negativity right now. Yep, wrongness, ignorance and wrongness are leading and ruling. Someone's ruling Wendy Williams' situation. And it's not healthy. There's a lot of ignorance going on here. Why is she put in that situation? Why does she have to be handled? What's the next card? The universes are beings card. This is in reverse as well. The universes are beings. Universal beings. In the upright, it means the universe's organs, the zodiac powers, are working in your favor. In the reverse, the zodiac animal positive powers are working according to each sign. Remember this well. In the upright, it means the universe's organs, powers are working in your favor. In the reverse, the zodiac's animal positive powers are working in accord to each sign. Remember this well. So the zodiac is the animal world, and they have Wendy caged up, and she can't do anything. She can't call her people. She really can't go out. She can't make phone calls unless it's on the phone they provide. She needs permission for everything, every little thing she needs permission for. What's the next card? The Universe Liver card in reverse. In reverse. Water, ground, and firepower supports life. Portal of waste release. Regulation of life. Balancer creates conditions for life to flow with ease. Breaks down harmful conditions. In reverse, it's overworked, heavy problems, self-attack, infection, spiritually, mentally, physically, and morally. And this is a heavy problem for Wendy, because this card came up in reverse. This is like, oh my goodness. Heavy problems, self-attack, infection spiritually, mentally, physically, and morally. She does have a health issue. But this is horrible. In the upright, the card supports life. These people who have her in captivity don't care about her life. Something fishy's going on. I'll pull another one. The Incarnation card in reverse. You are either in the process of being chosen or already have been chosen by a spirit, god, or goddess. You must be 30 years or older. You will hear voices, see visions, and spirit, god, or goddesses will make you an offer to either accept or reject. In most cases, you can't resist. The spirit can be good or bad or both. And reverse means you are not chosen, and it could be a lesser spirit messing with your mind. The spirit can be good or bad or both. And reverse means you are not chosen, and it could be a lesser spirit messing with your mind. But spirits are programmers and controllers of people, places, and things. And she's being controlled. She was already a part of their program because she was in the industry, but now she has no control and she's being controlled. It's horrible. Religion card in reverse. Oof. Savior, helps people, loving, martyr, studious. Reverse means mental, spiritual, and physical death. Deception, false self-appointed leaders, creator of capitalism, deviant sex forces, zealots, extremists. This is horrible. Reverse, it means mental, spiritual, and physical death. They're giving her 7 pills and she doesn't know what the heck they're there for. That could be messing with her mentality, her mental. Her health is already not so good, so are these people trying to kill her? False self-appointed leaders. Who's a false self-appointed person that's in charge of Wendy's well-being? This is just getting worse. Bunu and Bunu card. This also came up in the reverse. And my name is Bunu. I represent the bone marrow for the African race. So let's see what this says in reverse. We have the marrow, the white blood cells, the platelets, all these lymphocyte, monocyte, eosinophil, basophil, neutrophils connected to the blood cells. Let me read what it says. These gods and goddesses are creators of all bones and bone marrow of the Ethiopian African race and their godparents of ancient Lake Victoria. This is another life and movement card that provides strength, foundation, and facilitates movement of the whole. This card brings in creator growing energy. The appearance of this card shows the importance of maintaining a constant production of tools to keep balancement. There's no reverse. This is a life card. Life and movement. Wendy's alive, but she's really not able to move, and I'm not sure of her health issues, if it has to do with the bones or the blood marrow or the bone marrow. So, yeah, this was in reverse. We got the World card. This is how Wendy used to be. Vibrant. She had the world listening to her via radio and talk show. She was on her game. She still speaks with that same energy. I listened to the whole phone call when she was on the phone with the Breakfast Club. And she was strong. She just sounded like her usual self. You know? This was Wendy once upon a time. How you doing? 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. It was in reverse. Again, it's still showing a woman on top of her game. Wendy was in the industry. She had her own talk show, her own radio show. Has she appeared in any movies or, showed up? I'm not sure, but she was in that light. How you doing? Let me see what the 6 of Wands reads in reverse. So I just look at the picture sometimes. Not seeing eye to eye, pessimism, resentment, and self-doubt, a desire for acknowledgement, feelings of failure, compassion, comparing. Not seeing eye to eye, pessimism, resentment, and self-doubt, a desire for acknowledgement, feelings of failure, comparisonitis, falling from grace. She just has health issues. And if she has any, she just wants to be acknowledged of what's taking place in her life right now. She wants somebody to hear her. She called the breath. She knows she's doing what she's doing on purpose, just to get it out there. And again, there's limits to what she can say. She's not a dumb individual. Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. These are all women on these cards too, and I am speaking about Wendy Williams. So let's see what this Ace of Cups in reverse is about. A time to nurture more self-love, making sure you aren't repressing your emotions, opening up to the possibility of love. Well, Wendy's opening up and getting it out there whenever she can about her horrid conditions and what she's going through right now. So, to me, it doesn't sound good at all. That was a hard listen. It was hard to listen to when I was listening to her situation, but she was sharing coherently and in her right mind, letting people know what her situation was and what she was going through in the present time. You know? And I also seen that, what's her name? Britney Spears stepped up and gave Wendy the lawyer who helped her get out of her handling situation and over-drugging situation. And I thought that was a power move. That was nice of Britney to do so. She's been through it herself. right? She's not as old as Wendy. It happened to her when she was, younger. Let's see what these cards come up with. I can't make this up. I wouldn't make it up either. Why would I do that? Dying inside. Wendy's in a horrible position. She doesn't like where she is. She's being blocked from being her natural self and having access to simple things like a laptop, her own phone. She stays on the media. She's a media person. That's horrible. Stop ignoring the facts. There's a GoFundMe out there for her and all the people that she knows in the industry, and all these people, like Tasha K said, all these people out here, TMZ, Breakfast Club, she put Charlemagne on. There's no support. She's dropping the facts. She's letting people know what it is. And people are ignoring it. And the handlers are making sure she doesn't get any, that what she's sharing doesn't get any speed and get into the right person's hands. Or who is there a right person's hands? Is this bigger than what we, than what we see? It's bad. Regardless, it's bad. It's just bad. So Wendy isn't doing so well. She's not doing so well. Nature reads a need card. One who sees with nature. I'm using these cards produced by nature. The negative and positive forces of nature help put these cards together. Incarnation card. It could be bad spirits that's involved here, which we know it is. Doesn't always have to upgrade to a good spirit. Wendy on top of her game and had the world at her feet. People listen. All the stuff that she said in the past is relevant now because she was telling the truth. I'm not making any of this up. Wendy's being broken down. She's dying inside. And she's inside of a place that she really doesn't want to be in. How you doing? Look at the hands down here, her audience from the talk show. Y'all see it? How you doing? Religion card. This is the negative forces of nature. Religion is a spell. Wendy is religious. The zodiac's positive powers are working with each sign. Okay. Not for Wendy, it ain't working. There's people out here putting her business on the YouTube streets or on their platforms, and they're really ignoring what's going on. They're speaking about it, but they're not paying attention to what they're speaking about. Wendy's looking for some love out here. She's been out here for a while and she needs support. I'm not sure what she's going through as far as her health, but the bone marrow card came up. I'll probably look into it and inject it in this video just for clarification. And the universe card. supports life. This came up in reverse. It's overworked, heavy problems, self-attack, infections, spiritually, mentally, physically, and morally. That's heavy. Mentally, it's heavy on her. Spiritually, physically, her health is already poor. And what morals do these people have that have her abandoned from reality, from the world that she's used to, being a part of? Child. I hope Wendy makes it out of there. Thanks again. True Peace. This is Tabunu Anet, Marsha Tabu Unu Anet Noonebu. And I was just thinking about Wendy, and I said, let me pull some cards. And I did, and I hope everything's all right with her, because no one deserves to be treated like that. Where's her son? He's of age to take over, take care of her legal situations and stuff. I mean, it's just weird. True Peace.